So Ludociel is about to release on global, and a lot of people have been asking me, should I skip him? And the answer is, it depends. Are you a whale? Here's the thing about Ludociel. He is on my top 5 best units. One day I'll rank them more properly, but he's one of my top 5 best favorite units, sorry. Top 5 favorite units. The reason for it is his passive. His passive is that if he out-CCs the enemy, he reduces their defense-related stats by 40% for the first 3 turns. 3 turns is a lot. It actually is, especially with this passive. It means that the match will be fast. I like fast matches. So, what's wrong about him? And why do I say maybe? Well, to out-CC the enemy, it means you're gonna have to give him a lot of investment. So to make sure that he out-CCs all the highest CC characters in the game. I have him completely maxed out. The only thing that he misses is a haircut, but that's because he doesn't have a 5th haircut, which hinders him a lot. If he did, he would be much better actually. Unfortunately he doesn't. He will eventually, but doesn't have a 5th haircut. But that means that with everything I have, you are gear 14.8, 14.5, 14.6. The defenses could be better. 14.1, 13.4. I have 54.530 CC. That's pretty high, but I still lose to like really, really good goddess loses and kings, festival kings. So even I, with all the investment I gave him, I still lose CC battles. Sometimes, it's very rare, but it happens. So you need to know that if you're going to summon for him, you will need to pull dupes because each dupe costs gives you 400 CC. You need to max out all his costumes, level up all his costumes, give him HP defense war gear. Or if you want to be the real of Chads, you've also give him attack and defense, but that will give him much less CC, as you can see, 52.6. I'll use attack and defense for now just because it's very rare to face someone that has more CC than me. But if you really want, yes, I don't recommend though. It's too much of an investment that if you are free to play, you're just not worth making. Now his grace is really good. Graces are just like commitments, but different because graces actually work as a link as well. Whoever you use him as a link to will also get the grace. For the first 2 turns, you can either be frozen, petrified, or stunned. So it's pretty good. So let's play. I'm using this team just because it's more updated. And of course the grace, as you can see, I'm using Sariel's grace on Asconnor. Sariel's grace is that the grace makes you ignore 50% of crit defense, which is really, really good. But yeah, you might have seen Ludociel on my crit teams. I love Ludociel. I actually really like this guy. But again, it's one of those, it's the character that I have the most whale pleasure with. Because if I know that if I wasn't a whale, as you can see, King, out-CC Ludociel. If I wasn't a whale, I wouldn't be able to use it, you know? Alright, this guy is using the King team. Unfortunately, the King team is Omega buff this week, so he might win because of that, but we'll see. Yeah, his King out-CC Ludociel, but to be fair, I'm using attack and defense Ludociel. Crit? Crit. Not even necessary. Asking is way too strong. His Ludociel got to my Ludociel though. Alright, now the Asconnor card is very good. Lowering the enemy's defense related stats by 40% is huge. 40% is a lot. Yeah, Hendrickson's incredibly strong this week because his cards, not the cards themselves, but the effect, the bleed, the poison. Sorry, he does bleed and shock. King does poison. They do 50% more damage, just for free. That's the rule. It's really dumb. It really is. Okay, he dies, but he gets revived because of Liz. Look at that. Look. Look at the drop. Yeah, he just did 2 simple attacks and that's how much the bleed and the shock did. It's okay though, I'm fine. But yeah, I mean, I just don't recommend if you're free to play. Unless you really think of giving him all the investment I told you. Buy all his costumes, Upgrade all the costumes. That's very important. Upgrading the costumes is very important. Let me... Upgrading the costumes is very important. If you don't, you won't, like, you lose a lot of CC. So, man, honestly, upgrading the costumes is the biggest hassle. Out of everything, upgrading the costumes is the biggest hassle in the game. Because you just don't get as, like, enough, I feel like. They used to give way more for activities, like, a few months ago. The upgrade material thingies. Now they basically only give on Super Boss and a bit on, like, new activities. But, like, the last Lily event gave, like, 60 of each. Oh, is everyone just gonna use the same? Oh, the guys succeed me. Yep. Yeah, sometimes you just face big whales. Oh, his Ludociel CC my team, but his king actually did not CC my Escanor. Oh, sorry, my Ludociel. Yeah, and this guy's gonna win because he has the king team. If this was last week, when the king team wasn't as strong, he wouldn't have a chance. Because because next turn he would just not do as much damage. But okay, watch. This is just so stupid. I made a video on this yesterday and people agreed that rules, PvP rules are the dumbest thing in the game. Actually dumbest thing in the game. Oh, no crit. Okay. Watch my HP. Oh, Asking here. Full HP. Half. Ludociel just died. It's because the rule. It's not because King is so strong. It's because of the rule. He doesn't. King doesn't do nearly this damage. It's so dumb. It's not even like fun playing a match against the King team this week. It's because they're unfairly strong. He kills Masculine. Yeah. I changed my Ludociel HP defense because I was facing just whales, but... Man, PvP rules suck. Everyone agrees that PvP rules suck. Alright. Now I'm not facing a whale, though. So... Or he could be. He just might not be using CC food. And Asteros doesn't have the highest of CCs. But you see this double crit here? That's the reason you use Ludociel. Yeah. Ludociel can provide those double crits right there. Because, you know, lowering their defense related stats by 40%, you're doing more damage because they have 40% less resistance, right? But you're also doing more damage because of, you're just not guaranteed to crit, but if you combo it with Death Pierce, you're basically guaranteed to crit. Because they have like 70% less crit resistance. That's quite a lot. I'm just not attacking, mate. I'm just not attacking Asteros, so I'm not stupid. I mean, next turn I will, because Ascanor will one-shot him. Because I won't be attack lowered anymore. But not now. Because Ascanor, of course, in the third turn he becomes immune. Unless that kills me. Nah, okay. Okay, get a fat crit on the Asteros. Please. Get a fat crit! Nice. Again, this is why we use Ludociel for the fat crits. Oh, no crit on the Gopher. It's okay. Yeah, I mean, I would have killed Asteros last turn if he didn't attack lower me. Because the attack lower from Asterosa reduces the crit chance by 20%. So I wasn't going to take that chance of just not critting. Because critting, like, if you're using Ludociel, you're most likely using a crit team. That's his whole point, to help you in his crit. So I'm just not gonna hinder my Ascanor critting to get a chance there. But yeah, I mean, there's not much of a point in continuing. Ludociel himself is very good. But other than his passive, there's not much use for him. He's not very good in PvE. Not really. He's mainly a PvP unit. Like I said, he is my whale guilty pleasure. I know I can only use him because I'm a whale, but I still have fun with him. Let me kill your Asteros. Asteros is the most annoying character for Ascanor. Asteros is like the best counter for Askuner. Because the attack lowering is so good. Lowering all the attack related stats is very, very good. And then, you know, the counter and everything. If you get to attack lower the Askuner, his next hit on throws just won't crit. So you just get a counter off. Especially if you use Tormio damage reduction. Yeah, Green Askuner is so... Oh. He did almost kill me with Green Askuner. Dro wouldn't kill me though. Let's target his Askuner because that was very scary. Can I kill? Yeah, what am I thinking? 400k. I mean, I could have killed Dro if that hit. At that point, I could have just one-shot someone with the level 3 and then attacked someone else with level 2, but it's okay. Your heroes will do more damage, but again, it's only if you're a whale. He's just like Fraugen, you know? He's a whale character. Especially, you know, if you want to use him as a link for his grace, you kind of need to 6-6 him, you know, because of course 6-6 units give more stats to the link. But you will pull him on other banners. I mean, I don't know if I count because I summon so much, but like, I pulled him like 15 times from other banners. Because he's in a lot of good banners too, so I would say it's a skip. But that's not me. Unless you're like a... Honestly, even mild spenders could summon on him. If you go for like at least 4 or 6 or something. Like 4 dupes on him might be good. But yeah. I'm skipping on global because I'm not a whale on global anymore. So yeah, that's it.